Hey everybody, I wanted to make a video about the putting green that I created this summer in my backyard that's behind me. Because if you're making a putting green right now, or you're in the process of designing a short game area for your backyard or business, you're probably having the same problem that I had this summer, which is there's nothing on the internet for inspiration, for design, for what makes good short game areas when looking at AstroTurf. So I found things that there's so many out there that are very, very boring. 2 holes, 4 holes, 6 holes, but very flat, and you just putt back and forth to each other, and then you put the putter down after 10 minutes, right? But I wanted something that I could practice on, wanted something that you could hit different shots with, you could have fun with buddies at night or during the day, and also putt and chip. So I've compiled everything in this video that I wanted to do, and hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully this gives you some inspiration for your design. Thanks. So this is what the space looked like before. You can see there was a putting green that was pretty dated, some landscaping around it, and we had decided to put turf in already, so there was just a minor upcharge for doing the putting green. So this was the space we were working with. So there was a few components that I definitely wanted in the design. I wanted to be able to actually practice and get better on this and not just come out here at night with friends. So I wanted to be able to hit putts that were 20 to 30 feet in length, as well as have some straight putts, have them break both ways, and then also hit shots that were anywhere from just off the green to maybe 15 to 25 yards. So this design achieves that because of the pitching areas that I have and the green with the square footage. I think it's about 750 square foot is the green that we went with. So this is the design. Enjoy. So the final design has 6 holes. There's quite a bit of slope on those back 2 holes that you can see over here, and then there's 2 different lengths of turf for chipping. So one that imitates more of a fairway and one that's more of a rough. So there's a space here that's sort of like a grass bunker. I think a lot of the companies have options to put a white turf in there to imitate more of a bunker, but they advise that that gets pretty dirty. So I went with the grass, and then there's another fairway chipping area here. And again, this is to go to more of the goal of being able to hit a lot of shots. So you can have a short pitch right here. This hole down here is something that I wanted as a component. This imitates more of a bowl. You can see from down that there's quite a bit of slope on that right hand side, and then it's very fast from this angle. Over here, these 2 are a little bit up. Again, if I come down here, you can see that these are uphill. It's a bit of a platform up here, and then there's quite a bit of slope on this back side. So this is like a hill, so anything that rolls up here is going to come back down. One thing I liked with the company that I chose, I was able to roll a few putts on the hard sand that they put down right before the turf, so you can see if you like the slopes, and you can see if you like all of the breaks. So that was one thing that I changed. This was incredibly significant, this hill right here. I was rolling them up from this angle, and it was coming I was rolling them up from this angle, and it was coming all the way back down in this bunker right here. So we had that taken down because that was too significant. So down here, this is the longest putt. It's about 30 feet from one side to the other, and then that bunker, and having to hit over that bunker creates some good shots. So you can see from this angle here, this creates a lot of fun shots over here. And again, there was just nothing like this that I could find on the internet. Everything was, in fact, the best motivation was for college facilities. They had some of the hills and stuff like you can see here, and some of the good chipping shots. But this is a good look at it. This is something I would definitely recommend. This is just one of the higher quality mats that I could find, and this is not attached. I've got this, I think that mat was about $150. It's just designed for full shots, but I wanted one that I could move around. So I can put that one over there on the sport court to hit this way, or might make a place in the rocks over there for another one to be able to hit this angle here. I've got this first tee box or teeing area that's about 15 yards from that first hole here. This was very inexpensive. This is permanent, this is installed, but this is very inexpensive relative to the project to put in. So this is about 15 yards to that first hole, and it's about 25 yards to that back hole. So you can see how this creates, and then those back two on the right are up on a tier. So, and then the bank stops some of those from going long. So you can play some pretty good shots from over here, high soft or low runners, because the green holds really well. Roscoe's on the second teeing area, but this is just from the southwest side here on the other side. You can see this creates about a 12-yard chip or pitch to that first hole, and then that second hole back there is closer to 20 yards. But you have to hit something higher and softer to those right ones, and then the left ones funnel there. So this is the weakest part of my game, so this is where I needed to improve and create a facility to do so. These solar lights are something I got at Home Goods. They're pretty inexpensive. I think they were about $40 each, but you can see that they're solar. They don't create a ton of light, and I had to put them this far away because I can't put them through the turf. But this is a fun way to play at night, and then eventually I'll have some lights up on the house too, to be able to play when it gets dark. So one of the biggest things I want to explain when designing this is it's so easy to want tiers and multiple levels and significant breaks with these, but it's a trap to get really high slopes on these small putting greens, because the bigger the green, obviously you can get away with a larger tier, a larger slope, but the smaller the green, the more significant those are going to be and not make it fun. We didn't want it to be Mickey Mousey or mini putt or anything like that. I want this to be legitimate. So you can see that I'll roll some balls here. So to show you kind of the maximum slope that you want, I'll roll some balls here, and you can see how fast those are rolling on the left. This is definitely the most significant slope, and then to get to that bowl, it kind of rolls down in there and collects. But on a smaller green, you can't have really significant slopes, or you just won't be able to make putts. It won't be fun. So pay attention to that. And on these back here, same thing with the You need a good platform of at least 8 feet, I would say 6 or 8 feet. These are about as small as I would go because these are sloped pretty significantly, and if you get any smaller space up there, it's not going to be fun to hit shots to. The last tip that I would give here, guys, is don't count on the company that you get to install your turf to come up with the design. They're in it to have a quick install. They're very busy. They want to get in, get out, make their money. They're going to show you something. Don't approve their first design. Make sure it has all the shots that you want. Make sure it's big enough. Make sure it has slopes and things that are going to make it interesting. Because if you don't spend the time on the design phase, you're not going to use it and you're not going to like it. So make sure that there's slopes, make sure there's different levels on and off the green, and there's fun shots for chips and putts. I think that's what makes this one unique, and that's what is not out there that's available. Good luck. Hope this inspires you. Have fun.